So we're doing a slightly late session today and a slightly different one. The reason being, the reason for this being that we're a little late. Also, we want to take a break. It's not the end of the previous session, but we want to take a little break because last night we got some stuff which was not very nice. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and timeline this. So to timeline it, today's date is Friday, is the 25th of July 2025. It's 14:18 in the afternoon. So Pluto disruptive as it is, Venus with it, and Mercury. So I guess that's the reason Venus Mercury disrupted by Pluto. I guess that could be the reason why we're skipping at least today what was put out over here earlier. We got cannibalism and all in it, so we've taken out some stuff, but we will come back to this later on. Okay, because it's getting a little this, so we're taking out we will just take out we'll just take out we'll take a break from this read. Okay, so having said that, what we're going to do is we're going to not do the pendulum today. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be picking up chits from here. I've got a list of questions based on what it is that I've thought of as, still quizzical questions, which I'm not sure whether how to understand it. So while I haven't connected with the pendulum at all since morning, I will connect with it. Okay, I'll connect with it. It is afternoon time, so I don't want to lose my temper also. So better to keep it a little peaceful. Okay, apparently by the year end, October, November, December, all this will be history and we will have moved on to new projects. But from now, which is July, to the end of July, so August, September, October, November, next few months we'll be doing this. Then we'll move to whatever topic Shirdi Sai Baba brings forward, because he said that the Guru Pushamrit that happens now, last, which is it is 2 more are left, August 2025 and then September 2025. Once that passes, then we'll be moving to new projects. All these topics of worry will be moved on. What happens over here is everything that is brought up in these reads, it is meant for the investigators to investigate. It's not my thing. The key players are named over there. The dharma associated with law and order and investigation is not mine of this birth. So what I have been told to do, that much I do. Then once that is done, the spirit realm also has to book people for their activity, good or bad. That also gets done while these readings go on. For everybody involved in whatever it is that comes up in these readings, whoever they are, including myself. So that work Shirdi Sai Baba is taking care of over all these years. Now, you did whatever you did, you thought you will not get caught by anybody. I just want to bring it to your notice because it came as a download to me this morning. You have not understood the strength of those who go to the Tapasvi Loka or the Tapaloka, or then those who are called the sants. Apparently, my mom wanted an investigation done which was thwarted. Then there are other mothers who also wanted investigations done which were thwarted. At least when it comes to Kiran Merchant, who is late Mr. Kiran Merchant, and my mom Anu Ramchand Parpati Sadrangani, if they come from the Tapaloka, which I believe they do, then those who don't do their job here on earth, it is only a question of the Atma deciding to start an investigation, not over here on earth, but from the spirit realm. So that investigation actually started in 2003 itself. Just to let you know, because that's what I got this morning. The hearings have been going on for the longest time. First it was evidence gathering. Then it was booking in terms of logging all the events across everything. The hearings are going on. The judgments are being passed. And none of it is done by my hands. I'm only a peon, messenger, pendulum holder and a communicator, or then a medium. That's all. The judgments for everybody in every case is being passed from the spirit realm. You must understand it, because some of you are fooling around via gel, neura, calling yourselves ER. So you think this is a great grand joke because you are highly uneducated, where it matters. So just to forewarn you, you're messing around with your own journey. As long as that is established, rest you can take it whichever way you want. Okay? Plus there's one girl called Gurfina. If you know who Cubs is, she says you have met this guy. You know him. He's part of your film industry. So if you know who he is, please warn everybody else against him. This guy, if his head goes twitching little this way, that way, and those types, there are a couple of them. This entire group of them have head issues. So inform most people you know in your network, because you can be, anything can happen to anybody at any time. You don't want to be CDS Rawat with his 11 people all gone in one helicopter. So you should understand that these guys are so desperate at not wanting to get caught, they target people one group at a time or one person at a time. So the best thing to do is warn everybody. So if one person is pulled away, at least the rest of everybody knows where to continue looking. Okay? Having said that, now what I want to do is, I just want to ask the pendulum from Shirdi Sai Baba. This is going to be a short session. Shirdi Sai Baba. And anyone who's with me, you are file name Cat Baby. You are somebody else, because the pendulum is moving differently. Kiran uncle by any chance? Shirdi Sai Baba said things will be answered by the saint. Okay. So anyways, Varsha file name Cat with you too. Is Shirdi Sai Baba also with you? Okay. Thank you very much if Shirdi Sai Baba is with you. I really would like from the chits in the yes no. I will ask the questions. Then if you can honestly give the answer, what is what? Are you okay with it? Just to check with you, I'm wearing a white t-shirt today. I'm wearing a blue t-shirt today. My t-shirt has one color flower on it. My t-shirt has two different color flowers on it or leaves on it, whatever the design is. So with your permission, can I go ahead and start the session with the yes no chits that I've written? I haven't written the long chits, I have just written short chits. Can you ask Shirdi Sai Baba to please answer it? The one that's in the idol at Ahmednagar Shirdi district in the Shirdi Sai Sansthan temple. Or to answer it from the Dwarka mine. Okay, so without wasting time, I'll just show the t-shirt and then continue with the session of the yes no. Pick a chit for the questions written out. Okay, so the t-shirt does have two different flowers. It's a blue t-shirt, pink and blue color flower. Okay. Now continuing with the session, my questions are written over here. Okay, we have written the chit to Shirdi Sai Baba. It reads like this. Dearest Shirdi Sai Baba, thank you for 1 minute. Dearest Shirdi Sai Baba, thank you for all the guidance and taking care of Jaya, daughter who is older of Kani and Anita Advani. In brackets, ex Mrs. Anita Advani hyphen Mrs. Anita Merchant. Age 52, date of birth 19/6/73. Shravan Nakshatra as in Shravan moon sign, Swati ascendant. At J1801, Purva Palm Beach. I wouldn't like those imbeciles on technology and on voice to overwrite what I do here. I own my home. While you talk a lot of shit, thinking you're going to sideline the authorities. I hope they thrash you really badly. And they're not part of this bloody criminal activity or shit. Okay, Bangalore 560077. Jaya, who is sitting on navy blue sofa wearing blue t-shirt, two pink and blue flowers leaf pattern and blue jeans, would like you to answer the questions asked in these chits. Thank you. With love, Jaya Kanyalal Hakumatrai Advani, who is me. Okay? You did this to my hands, desperado. You keep messing around with my stuff. Anyway, Shirdi Sai Baba, thank you for the permission. Now I'm going to start asking the questions properly. Okay, Shirdi Sai Baba, I want to know that Jaya.ADVANI sitting over here mentioned in the message to you, I belong to the white group, and white group means lit realm of the lit realm with good people, better people, good people. Answer is yes. Okay. Okay, there is this lady called Rohika Chagla Mistry and her husband Mr. Cyrus Mistry. Now, the thing is, so much has gone wrong for all of us. Even though I don't know them, I don't know how, there is some interconnection. I think it has got to do with the ex employees of our home that have messed around with many people, starting with our home only and our relatives only, including United Breweries. They have gone shape shifting in and out, don't know entirely what it is, but now they're like a consortium. So I just want to know Mrs. Rohika Chagla Mistry, MC Chagla Mistry's granddaughter, married to Cyrus Mistry, is she of the lit realm? Does she belong to the lit realm? Yes. वो है lit realm से. Her husband, Mr. Cyrus Mistry, he belongs to the lit realm. I don't know, I'm surprised. He's from the lit realm. I want to know if my mother, she's Annu, before she got married to Kani, my father, who's Kanayalal Hukumatra Advani, Annu, she was ex Mrs. Anita Advani. She left the marriage in 83. Then she got married to Mr. Kiran Merchant. I've been told that she is hanging around Kiran Merchant, but Mr. Kiran Merchant passed away in 2009. He was pulled off the grid in 2000. Anita Merchant ended up with a shapeshifter for him ever since 2000. She herself was pulled out in 2002 end. Now, lot of water has passed under the bridge. You've told me that she's going to be exiting out of this body at the end of 2025 or early 2026. Is it true? Is that to happen, Shirdi Sai Baba? Is my mom, who is supposed to be Anu Sadrangani, the oldest amongst the five siblings, born to Parvati Sadrangani and Ramchand Sadrangani, is she going to be leaving her body, going back to spirit at the end of this year, 2025 or 2026 sometime? Is she going to be leaving the body and going? It's saying no. Has she already left her body and gone? Has my mom already exited into the spirit realm with us without us knowing? Has she already left the body and gone? Anu Sadrangani, who is Parvati and Ramchand Sarangani's oldest daughter, who's my mom, has she already left the body and gone? My mom's already left the body and gone. गई है. Okay. Has Mr. Kiran Merchant already left his body and gone? Her legally wedded husband in her second marriage, who is Mr. Narottam Das Merchant's son, is the youngest, I think, or the younger ones. His sisters were much older. His brother also was older. He was a little spoilt in his home. In his home, I was told, when he doesn't like something, he takes his entire thali with all the small vessels that are filled with everything, and their traditional Gujarati household. He would just take it and throw it on the floor and do a very spoilt person, primarily when he was growing up. So I'm asking about that person. Has that person already left from his body? Is he no more in the body? He has not yet left the body, is what it says. He's still in his body. Is Kiran Merchant going to be leaving his body at the end of this year or early next year, Shirdi Sai Baba? Is that who you say is going to be leaving his body sometime this year or then early next year? Is that what's going to happen? It is Kiran Merchant who's going to be leaving his body this year or then early next year. If I can ask you, the holder of this pendulum, you see my hands. Am I also going to be exiting out of this body and going into the afterlife? So the holder of the pendulum, called Jaya Kanyalal Hukumat Rai Gurmukh Das Advani, according to my upbringing at number 4 Jaswell, first floor, 9 New Marine Lines, Bombay 20, for eternity, ever since I was a baby. I don't know any other place. The weekend house could be Sumantas, but we go there every once in 3 years. It's just an extra suburban getaway place where my mom was allowed to live with us for the holidays for a couple of days, and we're not allowed to go to Lonavala, so we used to go to this apartment of ours. I just want to know, am I the one who's also going to be exiting out of the body and into the spirit realm going forward? Is that to happen? And not just going forward, is the timing for 2025 December, or then the first quarter or the first half of 2026? Is that for me to move out of the body physically and then leave the body behind over here and go away to the spirit realm where all my ancestors of many lifetimes have already gone? Is that to happen for me? It says yes. So we are also going to be going. Okay. What I want to understand is, by this birth that I had, was it into a good household? Did I have a birth into, let's just say, was it a business family as I've been brought up? Was that what it was? Says no. Okay, Kani Advani and Anu Sarangani are my parents of this lifetime. I got a yes and a no. My actual birth parents, are they actually of a higher birth than the business background? Is that what it is? My actual birth is better than the business background? No. So my actual birth is of a lower than the business background? It says yes. Is my birth actually, am I a Spanish bloodline? Is my actual birth one that was in Spain? What was told to me is that I was born in Spain and I was kidnapped from Spain and brought to India. Was that for me? Was I kidnapped from Spain and routed through France to India? Did that happen in my case? It says yes. Was I born in a background of law and order, which means the service of judgment and law? And I'm not Rohika, I'm Jaya Advani. I was told that my birth was in a family that was connected with the Bar Council, connected with the High Court or whatever it is in Spain, and connected with law and order. So, you consider me the service class, connected with law and order? Is that what it was? Connected with Spain? Yes. But then those people, weren't they well off and well settled and in a good strata of society, according to you? The ones I was kidnapped from? She says no. Did you consider my ancestry dictators? Did you think that they were not good because from their position they were dictators? Did you seriously think they were dictators? No. Okay, I want to know one more thing. It says that I was stolen from, and what was the pendulum saying? The pendulum was saying that I was stolen from far more than when it comes to Rohika Chagla Mistry or then Rohika Cyrus Mistry. Don't know who they were talking to. Were they talking to me or were they talking to somebody else? So the stealing, first and foremost, the lady who got married to Vittal Malia, she's supposed to be my father's sister. In her second marriage, after she got widowed in her first marriage as Mrs. Hingorani. So Kailash Hingorani got married to Mr. Vittal Malia in her second marriage in 1976. I want to understand, is she who was most stolen from? Is that who the pendulum was saying was most stolen from? Yes. Is there something that was provided for me? Because what the pendulum was saying is that I, the holder of the pendulum, was most stolen from. So, did they steal stuff that was kept aside for me, and did somebody steal it? Yes, somebody stole my stuff. Was it far more than what Rohika Chagla Mistry lost? Whatever they stole from Rohika Chagla Mistry or Rohika Cyrus Mistry, did they steal far more from me? Because that's what she was saying. Yes, it's true they stole far more from me than they did from them. Okay, will this stealing be considered my punya or then some extra earning of good? Does it actually increase my bank balance either karmically in the lit realms, or will it be materially given back to me in another lifetime or even in this lifetime? It doesn't matter, whichever lifetime, but will it be actually returned to me if it was a loss? If it was taken and it was not meant to be taken, will it be returned either as punya in the upper realms or then as whatever, how you showed me the dream? Remember what you showed me in 2017? I've told these people many times what you showed me, and that's the only dream you've actually showed yourself in the dream, showing yourself and then showing me that dream. On the back of it there is SRK's future journey. there's on the back of that one dream was अटनी चवन्नी के लिए तुमने करोड़ों का नुकसान किया है, वो बोझ तू ही उठाएगा. दूसरा, the worstest slums on earth today is a king's paradise compared to what you have earned in future births. माना के जो सबसे घटिया स्लम्स धरती पे आज है वो एक राजा का महल बराबर है. अगर सोचूं जब तू यहाँ बॉडी से निकलेगा आत्मिकली तू कहाँ जाने वाला है, और उसके बाद जो जन्म तुमको कौन से भी फॉर्म्स के अंदर जन्म तुमको लेना पड़ेगा. तो द वर्स्टेस्ट स्लम्स इज़ अ किंग्स पैराडाइज कंपैरेटिवली, ये भी बोला था 2017. सो एनीवे दोज टू थिंग्स केम in downloads because of that one dream. Shirdi Sai Baba was in the dream. He showed me a future birth of mine. At that time I didn't know anything. This is 2017 when this has started. Okay, so he's putting things in its order. In the Akashic records and the Akashic realms, everything is documented already. The judgments, most of them have been passed. These readings that we do with Scrabble are those judgments. Their situations and real time, this group and lot that is working with Shirdi Sai Baba in the spirit. Each thing gets documented for. And what is due to whom, that also gets documented. Okay, so anyway, Shirdi Sai Baba, outcomes are good. No, outcomes are not good. So I'm guessing the outcomes are not good. Anyway, going forward, does this work out well for me? Both in spirit as punya. It doesn't matter which side of where the gel has been put on me, so they keep talking. Gel laga ke they want to steal. Itne desperate hai. And how do they steal? Via that neura nonsense. And where does the voice come out from? जहाँ पे जेल को कोड करके आवाज़ लगा के like a mixtape. Most useless, most desperate. So let them be. We'll come back to this question little later on. I want to know, did Samir Sharma CRISPR Kabir Gupta to becoming Samir Sharma before Kabir Gupta was murdered as Samir Sharma? So what we'll do is we'll go one step at a time. Did Samir Sharma CRISPR Kabir Gupta to become Samir Sharma sometime post 2009? I would like to get an answer on that. Did that happen? Kabir Gupta is Kaushik Gupta and Subhash Gupta's oldest son. He's my first cousin, according to my upbringing. Did he get CRISPR to become Samir Sharma? He was married to Samir Sharma's sister. Between Samir Sharma and Kabir Gupta has all the assets, not Samir Sharma. First was Kabir CRISPR to become Samir Sharma. Says no. Samir Sharma, when he has exited out of the body committing suicide, has he gone to the higher realms? It says yes. The boy who so-called committed suicide, was he the real Samir Sharma, Shamlu Sharma's older brother or younger brother? The boy who used to blink a lot. That boy, is he the real brother of Shamlu Sharma, and did he really die committing suicide? No. Was Samir Sharma, who is Shamlu Sharma's real brother, was he murdered when he died? He was Samir Soni's friend. Was he murdered? Was he murdered and then died? Is that how he exited out of the body? It says no. Okay. Okay, there is so much confusion connected with Mr. Hakumat Rai Advani, Kani Advani, my identity. Will it be cleared? Because there's too much confusion on all of it. Will it all be cleared properly as to what's what? It says yes. Will I be leaving for Spain or for some foreign land? Because we've stayed over here, okay, not that we want to. It is just what has happened for us. We only know what we've been told. We don't know anything else. So it is somebody else's wicked game. But whatever it is, will we be sorted out and will we be leaving from here then and moving abroad somewhere? It says yes. Will we be moving abroad and be independent? We're not interested in actually, no, we're not interested in tying up with anybody. Will we be independent in our ways and not tying up with anybody because we don't want to tie up with anyone? We're pretty disgusted with the way these people have functioned, so I don't want to know any of them. I'd like all of them to be in the past, thrashed in the trash can, and kept there. I don't want to know any of them. So, will we be moving abroad on our own and staying independent without associating with anybody? Will we be lucky to do that? It says yes. My Spanish family, who's connected with law and order, they were from the judiciary. Were they in judicial services, Shirdi Sai Baba? Rohika Chagla, Mistry in India, she is MC Chagla's granddaughter. She's connected with the judiciary in India and government. In my case, which is JAYA.ADVANI, was my actual parentage connected with law and order in some way, which is the judiciary, but Spanish judiciary in some way? Says no. Were they actually then criminals? Is my background one of a criminal network in Spain, connected with the judiciary but on the other side of the law? That means criminal network. Were they criminals? Yes. Okay, did they create a double JAYA.ADVANI for me? Will that double JAYA.ADVANI be caught? Whoever the double JAYA.ADVANI is, I saw somebody in a cave looking like me, and she was crying in some cave, and there were other people over there too. It was on the back of getting something connected with cannibalism. But she's a little bigger built than I am. I'm a little smaller built and a little thinner. So that girl had my face, but I've never been in that situation. So is that the double JAYA.ADVANI who was in the cave, who I saw? Yes. Am I the original JAYA.ADVANI? Yes. Have I done any criminal activity with free will, or have I done anything to harm anybody by free will? Have I indulged in the criminal activity by free will or done something to harm anybody? Says yes. Have I done that in this lifetime, Shirdi Sai Baba, to harm somebody? Did I do it in this lifetime with free will and free knowledge? Says yes. He says yes. I say I don't know. Okay, Aarti Nanthur, is she involved with Rocky Fernandez and this entire entourage of people? Do they steal? Do they create? Do they go stealing stuff belonging to others while they're shape shifting in and out of people's identities? Have they done criminal activity and stolen from people? Has that happened, Shirdi Sai Baba? Please say. Says yes. So the girl who's sitting, I'm sitting here on the navy blue sofa. Physical body over here, I'm called Jaya. Under normal circumstances, I'm Jaya Kanyalal Advani. That's the only name I know, Kani's daughter. So have I actually gone out of my way by free will to go steal from people? Did I do it on purpose? Have I gone stolen or murdered anybody or been part of this group of stealing from people or then causing harm to people? It's different if I say something here while doing these reads. They also irritate me. So that is separate. No, but I'm saying physically. Have I gone and you know how these people have shapeshifted and gone and taken things that are not theirs? Have I done anything of that sort? Have I actually gone and like stolen from people or gone and taken things that are not mine? Have I done that kind of activity? Have I done that kind of activity? It says no. So I wonder how. Must be because we say जब तू मरेगा उस टाइम पे तो बॉडी से निकलो will show you at that time. That must be the harming. Shirdi Sai Baba has my little kitten called Varsha.ADVANI who went to Fort Convent School with me. I'm batch 89. She's batch 91. Varsha.ADVANI, Indu is her name in the Chatti. She married and became Mrs. Shalina Hundalani or not, I don't know. But she's 2.5 years my junior. So we grew up together in Forge Aswell, 9 New Marine Lines, first floor, Bombay 20. We went to Fort Convent School together. That girl has left from her human form and gone away to the afterlife and spirit, as she keeps saying from the pendulum. Has she gone? निकल चुकी है बॉडी से. Yes, she has left and gone from her body. The criminals who have like Rocky Fernandez, Tony Fernandez, क्या है उसका नाम, एग्नेलो फर्नांडिस, उसकी एक बहन है. Then there is Rosie Fernandez. Then there are, I don't know whether the driver Muthu Fernandez, no, Muthu Swami driver जो था उसका family, whether they are also involved. Apparently Aarti was involved with these people. Then there are a whole lot of Regina Pash's people, including Bartila. Then there is a shapeshifter for the murdered Sanjeev Rajan Lekraj. this that whole group of people who have shapeshifted for people, stolen their wealth, plundered their wealth, living the high life, not earned by them, just grabbed by them. Are these people going to be caught now going forward? Are you going to have them caught with Shani going forward? Are you going to teach them a lesson? No, have them physically caught by the law and order people. Is that gang going to be busted? Are they going to be busted going forward within this lifetime? Yes, very much so. I'm not part of your gang, miss. Whatever I'm getting to know with whatever nonsense you've been playing in my home through noise. And then whatever the Scrabble pieces are saying and whatever dreams we are getting. Other than that, what we know. Did Cyrus Mistry of Shapurji Palunji, he's been called a victim, but did he ever shapeshift in that 5-month scam that these people did in 2002, calling it a marriage? But apparently, I don't know what it was. Is that what happened in that little time, those 5 months, whenever that the event was held at ISKCON, and then there was a registry also that happened? So, did this boy ever shapeshift over there? Not Rocky Fernandez, but Cyrus Mistry of Shapurji Palunji. Did he do something really stupid of that sort? Did he do something really stupid of that sort? He did. Okay. Now that is history, doesn't matter. Do you consider that marriage that happened in 2002, Shirdi Sai Baba, a legalized, legit marriage? How does the spirit realm look at it? How do you look at it? It's not a legit marriage. I told you a zillion times, you made mockery of my life. You made a mockery of every institution. You won elections on the back of it. You won seats on the back of it. The people who did this thrash, whether they're in the Indian Parliament, whether they are the military, whether they're the police, whether they are law and order, whether they are in the courts, anywhere, are they going to go to terrible lokas in the future the way they've earned it going forward, Shirdi Sai Baba? Is that what's going to happen for them? Yes. This entire play that happened so sadly, but it happened that way. Did it happen primarily to net the miscreants in your own way? Set the rat trap, put the rat for the poisonous snake to come to eat, and the poisonous snake only got trapped. If I'm the rat, then you set the rat in front of the poisonous snake. He came to dusify and to eat what is not his. उसका हिस्सा का है ही नहीं. तो उसको ट्रैप करने के लिए ही you got them involved in this cheap manner, strange manner, and then it's one small marriage which is a sham. The parliament to the judiciary gets involved, involving even the police and the military. Then you want to talk about Operation Sindoor. Who you are to talk and be so cheap? नर्क जाओ, कमाया है तो मरो. Let's see how you run. Make sure I'm not your daughter. Not ever. Not ever. When they exit out of their bodies, so you said they are trapped in the future. No, to let it be. Not interested in anything. Kiran uncle, when he leaves for the Loka, when he leaves his body and goes, he goes to an okay Loka, Shirdi Sai Baba. My mama's though already gone to the higher realms. I already know that. Anu's already left for the higher realms. So will Kiran uncle go to the higher realms when he exits out of the body now? At the end, we keep getting Sant, the saint. Kiran uncle will not go to the higher realms. He's going to the lower realms for whatever reason. Don't know why. The one who has done all the stealing on my back, or the one who's played such a filthy game from 1987, have they played filthy with me? I want to understand, Shirdi Sai Baba. I am Jaya. I'm wearing a light blue t shirt with two flowers on it and jeans, sitting on a navy blue sofa at J1801 Purva Palm Beach, 18th floor, Bangalore, 560077. Have they played a filthy game with me? So I want to know, did they play a filthy game with me? Thinking nobody will ever find out? Did they play a filthy game with me? Says yes. So those who played a filthy game with me, whatever they stole from me, will it be recovered by me materially in this lifetime? Whatever they grabbed of mine which is not theirs to take? Yes. Fernandez's, Carmeline Fernandez and Rosie Fernandez were working at number 4 Jaswell. 9 new marine lines, first floor Bombay 20. Mother of Rocky Fernandez, Agnello Fernandez, Tony Fernandez, and one sister. So Rosie Fernandez, Carmeline Fernandez, Tony Fernandez, Rocky Fernandez, Agnello Fernandez, and one extra sister who's got 16 kalpas of Nark Patal. Was Rosie Fernandez and Carmeline Fernandez working for Kalavati Hukumatrai Advani and Kani Advani or Kanayalal Hukumatrai Advani, Kani and Company, or then H.G. Advani and Company, Hukumatrai and Gurmukh Das Advani and Company? Were they hired to work in 4 Jaswell, 9 New Marine Lines, first floor, Bombay 40020? Did they work over there? Yes. Jaya.ADVANI, wearing the blue shirt over here, sitting on this navy blue sofa, brought up as Kani Advani's older daughter, Hukumat Rai Advani's older granddaughter from Kani Advani, Kalavati Hukumat Rai Advani's older granddaughter from Kani Advani or Kanyalal Hukumat Rai Advani, and become employer or ex-employer's daughter and granddaughter of Rosie Fernandez? No. Rosie Fernandez become what? Relatives of mine? Yes. Rosie Fernandez and these Fernandezes have gone and stolen. No, they become relatives, what? Blood relatives of mine? Yes. Rosie Fernandez, when she leaves from her body and goes into the afterlife, is she and her children, are they going to Nark Patal going forward and the ceiling being Patal in the future? Yes. The loka that I go to once I leave this body, Jaya, who's sitting on this sofa, navy blue sofa, brought up as Anu and Kanni's daughter. Anu Sadangani and Kanni Advani's daughter, who went to Fort Convent School with Varsha Advani, graduated in 1989. Varsha graduated in 1991. Rosie Fernandez left the job from my father's office sometime in early 90s, and once she moved to the Tulsiani chamber office, very little interaction with her. So point is, okay, she to moved on. I'm asking, am I her relative who graduated from Fort Convent School in 1989? Varsha and I went to Fort Convent. I'm her relative. You're talking about me who went to Fort Convent School and graduated in 1989? Still saying yes. Okay. Now, when I exit out of the body, Shirdi Sai Baba, Varsha's to gone away to an okay loka. When I go, am I going to a higher realm when I leave from here, or northwards from the earthly realm? It just depends. You can give whatever it is. Yes. So, in short, whatever Rosie Fernandez and Rocky Fernandez and whatever it is that they did, are they going to be joining me in the higher realms out of above the earthly realm going forward? It says yes. Shirdi Sai Baba, are you still willing to answer the questions or have you got tired? Are you still willing to answer the questions via these chits? Please tell. He says yes, he's still willing to answer. Rocky Fernandez, Tony Fernandez, Agnello Fernandez, and their one sister. They're going to Nark Patal going forward. Is that what's written for them? Now to saying no. I think I have to give this a break now for some time. Shirdi Sai Baba, is Rosie Fernandez my birth mother? Though I don't have anything like her. None of her features, nor her color, nor her hair, nor the DNA. But is that the birth mother? Rosie Fernandez, Carmeline Fernandez's daughter. It says yes. But you will never guess. There's no similarity whatsoever. So I can't see how. But anyway, if he says yes, then we keep it as that. Anyway, I don't know, get into it. You're still domestic help. That's it. You are a domestic help. You're a domestic help. Your mother is a domestic help, but that's not my upbringing. So don't know how to equate it. You are going to the lower realms. I'm not joining you then. I'm going away to the higher realms. So don't know how to equate it. Must be a massive trap to ensure that whatever needs to be met gets met whichever way necessary. Otherwise, how we can trap such kinds of people, all uniformed, suited, booted, the who's who. Shirdi Sai Baba, let's hope whoever has partaken in all the lies, deceit, manipulation, suited, booted, uniform, who knew everything worldwide, but played on the back of it to move ahead in their life. I hope they are going to Nark and Patal and nowhere else. And I hope it is once and for all for eternity. Yes, then it was well worth it. Okay, so we're closing this for now.